For months, the Obama team inside the White House has been courting an alternative to Hillary Clinton. They courted Elizabeth Warren. That didn't work. They thought seriously about Martin O'Malley, and they liked him because they thought he was, as Valerie Jarrett put it, O'Malleyable, that they could control him.
Yeah.
Neither of those things worked. Now they've turned to Joe Biden.
Edward Klein, author of the book Blood Feud, on this program earlier this week, discussing President Obama's plan to undermine Hillary Clinton's candidacy. And according to Klein's reporting, an enraged Hillary is demanding the president, quote, call off his dogs. All this comes, of course, amidst reports that the FBI has recovered some of Hillary's emails from her private server. So what will this mean to Hillary and to the campaign? For more, let's welcome in via Skype from Connecticut, Dick Morris. Dick is also the author of the best-selling book, Power Grab, Obama's Dangerous Plan for a One-Party Nation. Dick, thanks for your time. Now, Dick, when Ed Klein sat down with me a couple of days ago in New York, he said his reporting shows that President Obama is very happy to back Joe Biden for president if the Obamas get to select Biden's running mate. Klein says that choice is likely to be former Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick. Why Governor Patrick? And would having Governor Patrick on the ticket help establish a longer legacy for Barack Obama?
Everything Ed Klein says proves out. He has a tremendous capacity for reporting and for accurate reporting. And I think that he's reflecting the fact that the Hillary's people believe that all of these leaks from the FBI and the State Department and Justice are at least not stopped by Obama and positively encouraged by Valerie Jarrett and Michelle Obama. Now, I think Biden has got to get into this race. There is no possibility that they will let him not run. Because if he doesn't run, Bernie Sanders can beat Hillary and be the Democratic nominee, which would just be unbelievably bad for the Democrats.
Let's go to the other side of the aisle. Donald Trump staying away from Fox News again, boycotting them, says he's displeased with their coverage. Is this going to hurt him, or will it hurt Fox?
Well, I think it'll hurt Fox. I don't know if it'll hurt Trump. Fox is going to have to cover Trump as part of the news, and if they don't, nobody's going to watch their news. I believe that Fox News is in the tank for Bush. Roger Ailes, who heads Fox News, was really Bush Sr.'s mentor and guide in politics, did all of his TV advertising. I worked at the next desk to Roger as we worked together on negative ads against Dukakis in 1988. And I think that Trump is objecting to Fox News' bias in favor of Bush. And I do not think that they would have let Megyn Kelly open their debate unloading on Trump if they were not trying to dampen Trump and bolster Bush.
And we will have to leave it right there. Dick Morris, as always, thank you for your time. And if you'd like to get a copy of the best-selling book co-authored by Dick Morris, Power Grab, all you need to do is go to powergrab411.com. Now, time to take a look at what's on your mind via social media. Our first comment comes from KK, who writes in about Donald Trump. She says, Donald Trump is still number one to me. Mainstream politicians are not going to cut it this time around with conservatives. Next, we hear from Annie, who is upset about the treatment Donald Trump has received. She writes in as follows, I think Fox News has decided they are best qualified to pick the GOP candidate, and they don't want Mr. Trump. Their self-serving behavior is why I'm watching Newsmax tonight. Annie, we're glad to have you here. Finally, we hear from Kitty, also upset about how some of the other networks have treated Donald Trump. She writes, Fox and CNN are nothing but negative about the Donald. It is impossible to sit and watch anything they say about Mr. Trump. So far, Newsmax has been the only station that seems to be fair and right. Thanks so much for your comments. If you have some comments, send them to us at newsmaxtv.com/comments. That'll do it for tonight. For those you see and those you don't, JD saying, stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.